Well, have you ever heard of Type 2 fun? That's what my Friday was like. It was definitely a Type 2 fun kind of day. Let me explain. Type 1 fun is having fun. A birthday party, playing board games with your family, going out to a nice dinner with friends and having a good meal and a few drinks. That's Type 1 fun. At the time you're doing it, this is fun. Type 2 fun is a little bit different. Type 2 fun is like hiking to the top of Mount Whitney, doing a pilgrimage like I'm doing now. Maybe anything where it's like once you've done it, afterwards you think, while you're doing it, you're thinking, oh my gosh, this has been tough. This has been just a rough experience. And I really don't like doing what I'm doing. However, once you're done with it and you go back and you start telling the stories and you start remembering it, the pain is less and the experience kind of you change your attitude a little bit towards the experience. You start having fun telling people funny stories about what happened, this or that. Well, that was my day yesterday. So I got up early, got to the train station way too early, which is typically what I do. I guess it's kind of foolish. But then I didn't realize that they don't tell you the platform from which your train is departing until like right before. Right before. So my train was supposed to leave at 11:10. They didn't post the platform that I was going to leave to until about 5 after 11. And so I'm rushing and I run to get it. There was a guy next to me. It's like, do you know where it's going? He goes, don't worry, I'm going on the same train. I'm going to the same direction. Don't worry, we'll go together. Follow me. He spoke Italian, so he kind of was supposed to know what was going on. So we rushed to the platform, just about get on the train. The sign says that's the train we want. Then this guy's talking to this other person. They're talking in Italian back and forth too quickly for me to follow. And then the guy goes, no. This isn't the train. We want train 3. So we rush platform 3. We're rushing through the Milan train station, Milan Centrale, which is not a small train station. So we're running to the platform, rush, I'm sweating, I'm carrying my bags, get on the train, and we're going, and the train starts, and I lose track of the guy I was with. And I start talking to the conductor, and the conductor's like, no, you're on the wrong train. The train you want is way behind. It's like, oh no, well, does it go to the same place? He goes, yeah, it goes to the same place, but you're gonna miss your connecting train by the time we get there. It'll have already left. And I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? And he's like, don't worry. He says, get off at this other station. Then as soon as you get off, excuse me, I still have my cough. As soon as you get off, in about 10 minutes, the train you're trying to connect to is going to pass through the station. You hop on it then, you'll be fine. So I get to the train station. I'm waiting for the train I'm supposed to connect to, find the platform. This time it was much easier. And I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for an announcement, don't hear anything. Train comes up, pulls up behind me. It's just about to leave. And I hop on at the last second because then I realize it's the train I want because it was on another platform than what I was told. So finally I made it here to Aosta, and I go to make my bus tickets for tomorrow, or today I should say, tomorrow for Saturday. And turns out the roads to my starting location for my pilgrimage are all closed. So I can't get there. And the guy says, well, here's what you can do. You can take a train or a bus that's like 10 miles past your location and then walk another 10 miles and you might be able to make it to your starting location. And I'm looking at the map and there's these huge hills. I have to carry my bag up these huge hills. And I'm thinking, this is not gonna work. So finally I talked to my hotel and I'm staying here. So long story short, my train is starting, my pilgrimage is actually starting on Monday instead of Sunday. and I get to miss one of the high points of the trip, which is San Bernardo, which is where St. Bernards come from. So I'll have to come back here sometime. I'm sure I will, because this is just a lovely town, and we'll see. But that was my Type 2 fun day. I'm sure I'm going to get back to the States and I'll tell stories about what happened, go into more detail and laugh, and maybe the people I'm talking to will laugh as well and find it entertaining. But that was my day yesterday.